And howdy, folks. It is May the 2nd. I've been busy. I got a few projects. Tomorrow, my family from the Bay Area is going to come over here, spend the weekend, and go home on May the 6th. So I'm going to block myself out for the next 3 or 4 days. So check out, David Lynn Prepper Principle. He needs all the help he can get. Still out there, David. Okay. Remember the project we're talking about, this one? Well, I got my devices. I got my screens. I got my skewers. A lot of people ask me, Uncle Al, what the hell are you doing? I said, watch and learn, stupid. Because a lot of people are kind of, they don't have the experience. They don't have the bushcrafting skills. They're stuck in that 50-mile circle. I keep telling this to people, but do they listen? Hell no. And I find out they're out in the woods, freaking out, probably going to die, looking stupid. Okay. There. Now I only need 3, okay? You see, I want to try and form a base. I'll put number 4 right here, just in case. Okay, see that? Form a little network. Now, I did get 2 kinds of screens, because I'm going to like to putty around, invent stuff. Basically, I'm making a carbon fuel jet engine. Okay, I got this one right here. This is about 5 inches across, and it fits right on top of here. Okay, not rocket science, nothing mystical, nothing up my sleeve, but it holds like that. So I can put a bed of charcoal in it, because I'm trying to create an airspace in this section, and then I have another grill on top. If I want to grill something, if I want to boil water or something, it's there. So I hit this airspace with the hairdryer, and voila, not rocket science. I do have a backup one. This is about 6 and 5 inches. The other one, the circle one, was 5 inches. This is 6.5. I can bend the corners and it'll fit right in. Not a problem. Okay, a lot of you don't understand what Uncle Han's always creating and working. It's not rocket science, folks. It's really easy. Okay? And I can use these on meat skewers. These are 9 inches. So, chamber of this is 7. Simple, simple, simple. Not rocket science. Comes with a little pouch. Okay? So I'm set up. And people said, well, that makes coals for the outdoor pit. And I kind of look at them. No, this is my hibachi. Okay, hibachi. I don't need a big pit to cook food or make a fire or burn down half the national forests around here. Now, my other project was, I found this one, no bulbs or anything, no batteries. This takes 6-volt batteries, and it does take, see that? That's a 12-volt outlet. So, like I said, I could go battery. Okay, replace the bulbs. I'm gonna always find weird things. And I got a 12-volt recharge. So it works fine in the car if I have to go car camping. And it gives me a lot of light. But a lot of people, why don't you use LTD? I got this for $5. Cleaned it up, fixed it. Now it's working fine. Only cost me $5. Put in new batteries and some fluorescent tubes. Trick is know where to get your fluorescent tubes. Okay? A lot of people don't pay attention. They've been asking me about the EU blackout. Well, I keep telling them, this is what happens when you lose 15 gigawatts of power. Okay? They're going to give a beautiful excuse later on of what happened. A lot of people say cyber attack. Possibility. A lot of people says planetary change. Possibility. It is not global warming. One reason. If anybody says, it's global warming. No, it isn't. It could be a supercharged stream of ions coming from the sun hitting Europe. It's midday, beautiful sunny day. Pow. Possible. Okay? It has to be a fragment. Now, I know what they're talking about on Tim Pool with the other scientists there, and they were discussing it with the ionosphere. Didn't cough blood this time. But a lot of people don't understand, like, Tesla, that's the car, isn't it, Uncle Al? The heat. Hey, I don't live in LA or San Fernando Valley. A lot of people, not that smart, or they freak out. It's the hail. I've been warning you 2 weeks we're going to have another major cold front. Do they listen? Hell no. And when next week rolls around, oh boy. Okay, you better believe in Jesus. All right? A lot of people said, you're always scolding us. I'm not scolding you. I'm making fun at you. Okay? It's like, well, you cut the bottom of a milk jug or water jug and you put it over the plants for a couple weeks. So when the hail hits your garden, it don't damage your plants. It's just hail. And they kind of look at me, ah. I kind of look at them. I like to crack that joke, being that, a word, hole. And say, get off my lawn. I don't want to do that. That joke's been overused. But I think it's funny. Okay, Survival Lily did a pretty good video. Go check out her channel. Okay, Uncle Alan is happy where I am. It's going to be nice warm weather in California. I tell a lot of people, you better get ready. And they say, you're off air until when? Until Tuesday the 6th. A lot of you don't understand quantum mechanics. Okay? Now, people who are worried about shortages, it'll be Hawaii, Alaska, British Columbia, Guam, and Puerto Rico. Why? Because they ship everything in. All right? We don't have to worry. I lived here. Okay. If Donald Trump does not correct what the Biden, El Presidente, and the Democrats did, it's going to take 18 months, or 4 months, now 5 months today, into this. He has 13 months or 2 years to correct the problem, or we're going to have a greater depression. Okay? Not 10 years, 20 years. If a Democrat or the Democrat Party gets back in power, you bought the farm. Of course, Uncle Alan's going to make money. It's going to be ugly as hell. All right? So anyway, back to European blackout. What they don't talk about, neither, Survival Lily, Tim Pool, and the others, is simulated AI. Okay? 15 megawatts, 15 gigawatts of power disappeared. What happens? The simulated AI pumped from Portugal really quick to Spain, then over to Morocco, then over to France, then I think a little bit of Italy and a little bit some other places, and caused a fluctuation in power. Simulated artificial intelligence. That's why your medical cost goes up. That's why your Amazon order gets wrong. That's why you're on the phone. Please wait until I get a human. All right? Simulated artificial intelligence. You got 6 years left for that one. I'm just going to sit back and laugh at all of you. So far, 402 right, 9 wrong. All right, biggest thing I tell a lot of people, raise rabbits. All right, or carp. Carp, you have a water source and a fish source. If you have carp, rabbits, and chickens, you're made. You don't have to worry about it. Keep telling that to Tim Pool, but does he listen? I got chickens. Lord, at least he has a kid. He married up. Good. Let's see what else on my notes. Let's see. No, that's for the book report review next time. Okay, let's see. No, you don't want to learn about this. People are asking about that one. Okay. Yeah, it's getting long, but I don't care. The Celestial Madonna, possibly Asian, 5 foot or 4'11", small breast, pink hair, somewhere in Southern California, born on May 23rd, 1998, possibly died, 2028, age 30, urban, apartment dweller, lots of cats, childless. Okay, I'm staying away from her because I figured out if I hook up with her anytime in the future, it's not going to be good for her, and it's not good. Well, it's good for her, but not good for old Uncle Al. I don't want to die quicker. I think she had a Korean boyfriend or girlfriend or Filipino boyfriend. I don't want to be the aliens. Uncle Al doesn't want to be that. Okay, so I'm in the middle of nowhere. It takes me, I'm in a 50-mile circle, but I designed it like that. North of me is Fresno, south of me is Bakersfield. Nothing in between except a bunch of hick towns that have no idea. We're going to make money putting out real estate. You're building in a flood zone. Okay? I'm kind of tired. A lot of you have no idea what's going on. I don't really care. You're going to go died on the side of the road looking at your smartphone. Okay? Check out David Lynn, Prepper Principle. There's a good live with Prepping with Sarge. Go check him out. I'm going to, after David's 1 hour live stream, hopefully, I'm going to shut down until May the 6th. And you're on your own. Okay? For you people out there, remember, carry one of these little soap box or soap tin pocket survival kits. It's like a lot of people. But Uncle Al, didn't you watch Indiana Jones? And that's, I keep telling him, that's movie garbage. In reality, Indiana Jones, if he met a real knife welder, would be dead. I have to keep explaining the history on that, but nobody ever listens. Okay? And I'll catch you later. This is why they made a 9mm Parabellum and also 357 Magnum and 30 special. Because 38 long was a crappy cartridge. Alright, folks. I'll catch you later. You have a nice weekend. I'm going to try to do 2 more videos. I think one's this book review. And the other one was, I forget. Cinco de Mayo Day, aliens, or communists from Mars. I don't know, I'm tired. I got a boatload of people coming in about next day or 2. Bye now. Good luck and God bless. You'll be needing it. I'll see you on May 6th.